BananaCB.
All right. Oh. How's it going, my man?
Not too bad. Yourself?
I'm doing all right, man.
This is so cool.
So you already
Hi,
know what you're...
BananaCB.
Hello.
Oh yeah, this is For Life. For Life didn't make it to the last one. So.
I think he knows who I am. Awesome.
So you've been on the show before,
He
and
knows who I am.
you know what we're gonna do. So I know that For Life has a bunch of questions for you. I already know that he does.
I do.
And then maybe after we'll do what we did last time. We'll have the chat ask you a couple questions and just the usual stuff.
Yes. Sounds good.
All right. Oh yeah, Bizzarino's here.
Oh my god! Is that Bizzarino?
Look at those kids.
All right.
How we doing? How we doing, gentlemen?
Oh my god!
All right. So,
hey, buddy.
I'm just gonna start off with the first question here, Mr. BananaCB. Look, amazing to have you back on the show. Obviously, we love this. So, first question I'm just gonna start off here is, what are your thoughts for the BMHL and like on the direction it's heading to currently?
That's a good question to start. Yeah, so I think the direction we need to go is a complete restart, in my opinion. And that's the direction I want the league to go, is just everything brand new. Nothing the same anymore. So I think last year I originally said, okay, let's just use the same gameplay again. But as I was working on it, I immediately noticed that a lot of it was outdated, and it just was not good with like the code and stuff like that. And I want it to be more compatible with more devices. So during December, I was reworking some of it to try to make it work with Xbox and PlayStation, but it wasn't working that well. So I was like, okay, I need to start over from scratch here. So, and then I think in January, I announced the new skating system. So I started working on that, but then I noticed because I needed to implement this new skating system, I had to redo some animations and stuff. So, and then I realized there that some of the animations were outdated and some of the features didn't really work well with what I needed for the skating. So it was like a few days after I made that announcement that I wanted to just completely restart from scratch. So that's what I've been doing, is just pretty much making a brand new hockey game.
That's pretty
so
cool.
That's going to be the future for us, is a brand new hockey game. It's going to be based off season 10 gameplay as best as I possibly can. So
it's very respect for that. For Life or Flash 3, you guys wanna
go for it, Benjamin?
No, that's all you, Jack. Go right ahead.
Shut up. Benjamin,
okay.
Go at.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let me fire something up here. Let's see. I'm gonna ask you, BananaCB, what do you think? Like, what is your like vision in the future? Are you gonna bring back the TikTok? There's my question. Are you gonna bring back the TikTok?
I was gonna ask.
I think we just need to put something out first. We need to put out like a game or some features out first before we even start thinking about like a TikTok or marketing or anything like that. I think you just gotta put out the game first, and get people playing that first, and then we can start thinking about how we want to market it. But for now, I'm gonna say no. But we'll see. We'll see how the game goes. I'm not gonna go too far ahead. We gotta at least get something out there first.
All right. Thank you so much, Jack. That's all you, buddy.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, I bet that was like extremely discouraging when Wario absolutely should we say drained the deleted the TikTok and put all of our hard work as commentators down the drain, you know. I was like almost 5,000 subscribers. His goal was to have like 20,000 by the end of season 14. Like that had to have been at least a little bit discouraging, right?
I think it sucks more for you guys because you were the ones that were putting in the work. It was,
Yeah.
but to Wario's defense, it was technically his account, so he had rights to it, so he technically could do whatever he wants with it. So that's his decision at the end of the day. But yeah, it kind of sucks for you guys because you guys worked your asses off with doing the commentating and stuff. So
Oh well.
No,
yeah, it is what it is, right?
Especially. Yeah, especially Flash Rule here. Just
Oh yeah.
absolute legend. Okay. All right,
I'm
Monty
gonna-
Hebert.
I'm gonna
Right
ask
ahead,
you.
buddy.
I'm gonna ask you a quick question. So, what are your really? We didn't really get to understand your perspective when Wario just gave you this game and then just dropped everything and left. What are your thoughts on that?
What do you mean by giving me a game? What?
Like, to our knowledge, that we were told by Wario that Wario had to fix up the game, that you didn't help or something, and then he just dropped everything and just left to go do something.
We were working as a team. We're supposed to work as a team on the game, and we all did our part. But the problem was they had deadlines that needed to get done, and I can get the deadline done on my part because I got busy in real life with stuff. So it got complicated. But yeah, they wanted a ton done really quickly, and I just couldn't deliver on that on my end. So
Yeah, what a loser.
Uh,
All right, I got
All
a
right.
Bizzard,
I got
go
a
ahead.
question
All right.
for you.
Fla-
So
Fla-
with this being said, we're going on what is it, season 15 now?
14,
I
right?
believe.
Yeah.
We're going into season 14?
This year, yeah.
Is that what? Okay. So with that being said, 14 years of BMHL. Have you seen I have seen a lot of people with the one-handed RVH4. He's kind of making a comeback with BHL. I believe it NMHL's kind of come back a little bit. Where do you kind of stand with that? Obviously, BMHL, that's kind of the roots of Roblox hockey, but how do you kind of feel about that? Does that change your views on anything, or are you going to try and go more into a realistic feel of the game?
I'm still on the two-handed train right now. I don't like too realistic, but I also don't like too unrealistic to hockey. Kind of like a nice in between. I like kind of like semi-realistic but cartoonish kind of style. So that's what I'm going for the new game. It's going to be two-handed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like you said, we're going back to kind of like a season 10 feel of gameplay. Was that kind of what we?
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be based off season 10 gameplay. It's not gonna be the season 10 gameplay, but it'll be based off of it as best as I can.
Okay. Well, with that being said, obviously we're going in 14 years now. Do you have any thoughts on actually continuing the league any further, or is this kind of going to be, as a lot of people are doing, the initial last dance of BMHL?
I see it. There will never be a last dance because there's always going to be someone who's willing to run a league, and as long as someone's willing to run a league, then there's not really going to be an end to it because it will always be continuing by someone else. But you're right. It's just getting tougher and tougher to get a league running because obviously I'm getting older, more responsibilities and life and stuff. So it's getting tougher and tougher.
I think it's also a big thing too with it. Obviously with Roblox coming out, I believe it was 2008, or I might be wrong on that. But obviously the game's really come a long way. And the people that kind of built BMHL were all getting older and all that fun stuff and don't really have time to play necessarily a cartoon game. But do you feel that ending the league on a good note would be smarter than just handing it off to somebody and possibly ruining the entire legacy of the BMHL?
I can see the argument, but I don't think that's the way to go. I think if I can set up the game in a way where it can pretty much be ran by one person, by like, heck, I think a 13-year-old could run it by themselves. If I could set up the league like that, which I think it's possible, then I don't see how there'd be an issue of just letting it continue. If it only takes like one or two people to run it, it shouldn't be that hard.
Okay. Do you think, with that then being said, would you handpick people to keep the legacy going, or would that be something along the lines of see who's out there and not just hand off the league?
I'm in no rush to hand it off to anyone specifically, but if somebody stands out, then maybe I could consider it in the future. But like, it's got to be like someone who's got like a lot of experience. There's definitely trust in the community with that person, and yeah, I haven't seen anyone yet that I can think of that could take it over yet. So we'll see though. I'll keep my eyes open.
And with that being said, kind of with your real life and all that fun stuff, will the auto games continue, or will we go back to a manual version of the game?
If we want the league to continue, we're gonna have to do automatic. It's gonna be the way easier run. It will require less volunteers, and I like personally I like manual better, but it's just too much drama, too much stress, and I can't do it anymore. So auto is just gonna keep the league running for many years to come. So
Okay. And with the new executive you hired, I believe it's Captain and Build or something like that, where do you think he stands? Is he kind of stand in the role of like a co-owner, or same with where all the other executives stand?
all of the executives stand equal status, equal power, all second in command right now. So I'll be like first in command, and then they'll be second in command. So basically, I'll get final decision on everything, but they'll get the say, which is mostly be based off the community, and also there'll be community meetings and stuff like that as well to get community opinions. So
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a question. So BananaCB, what? Okay, I'll come back to me. I had a question. I just that was a lot of questions there from Missouri. Just I forgot it. Sorry.
All right.
For if you're in a great,
that's all good.
Jack, are you gonna go? Because I got a question. If you want to go, you could go.
you can go ahead, Gerald.
All right. So Mr. BananaCB, which we all call you. Little question that I don't really think many people really know about you. How did you really come into really liking the sport hockey? I know that you're Canadian, but there's a lot of Canadians out there that don't really like hockey, and without you liking hockey, we wouldn't have this.
Yeah.
Like how I got into hockey in the first place.
Yeah.
It's tough because I was really young, so I don't have a lot of memory about it. But what I can recall is just my dad watching hockey on TV, and then I remember watching it on the TV, and it just looked so cool. And at the time, I think I was playing soccer or something, but then I was like, "Well, this is way better than soccer." So I switched to hockey, and then I never looked back since. I think they got me into skating at 5 years old. So
You know, there's one person in this VC right now that actually got me into hockey, and that is BananaCB himself.
Flash.
What?
Flash.
No, I'm serious,
No,
bro.
don't.
Without BMHL, I don't think I'd actually be an NHL fan. So, anyways, all right. So, are you okay for life? Legitimate question.
I have a question. Yeah. If there's one thing you could do differently with the BMHL, what would you have done?
Goated question right there.
That's a heck of a question. I have to think about this for a sec.
You good?
Sorry
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt everyone, but Poor Life told me that he was drunk, and I kind of believe it.
I am not drunk.
Bro, he's acting.
Continue, Banana
He's trying to
CB.
draw
Please,
attention
let the
to
man of
himself.
honor.
I can't have regrets. Like, I can't have too many regrets. Obviously, whatever has happened has happened. I have to move on from it. I can't like sit on it. But one thing I really regret is probably not switching to automatic quicker, like sooner. I think we just went 2 or 3 seasons too long with the manual because and the stress got really bad. So I think if I could have switched to automatic way faster, I think there would have been less drama, a little bit less stress. I wouldn't have gotten so burnt out as quick. So I think that would have been a better move, is just automate everything quicker. But it's easier said than done in the moment. But when I think back, I think that's what I would have done.
All right.
And one more question. Sorry. Yeah. Can I? Okay. Like, are you staying warm, Banana CB? It's gonna be cold.
You're not okay.
Been, out here, it's been a beautiful winter so far. So yeah, it's starting cold now, but even now, it's not too bad yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but we have this thing called Chinooks, so it helps keeps winter warm for us. For Canadian standards, anyways.
That's great.
That's awesome, man.
Banana CB.
I've always wanted to be Canadian.
Banana CB, do you think that For Life's okay?
He's probably gonna need a couple of cups of water, and yeah.
It'll be good in like 10 hours. But anyway, so the Kyoto Stars
maybe 11.
We had a reunion game like a week ago or something, and for many players, including myself, like we kind of had a blast out there. So that proves, dude, the BMHL, it's still fun. It's still fun. I'm really glad that you're sticking with your bread and butter with two-handed row hockey stuff. And all right, my question.
Your team proceeded to forfeit. No. Your team proceeded to forfeit and leave the game after the second period because you guys were getting clapped.
You realize Sammy was using like admin and teleporting people.
No.
Anyways, what was my question? Okay, yeah. So we had this poll like earlier about what season of gameplay we should use, and obviously the BMHL community chose to go with season 10. So why do you think?
Perfect.
Why do you think we love season 10 so much? Because I honestly don't know. I don't see why it's so hyped, personally.
I think it's nostalgic for a lot of people. That was when COVID happened. Everyone was in lockdown, so I think they have grave memories of their time to be in jail, because that was like a dark time for a lot of people, and all you can really do is be on the computer because you couldn't really go outside and do much. So I think they just have vivid memories of that time, just that little bit of joy they had in a time of darkness.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure.
So BananaCB, I got a couple questions, so I'm just gonna start off with the first one. You were talking about season 10. I know how you understand it was super nostalgic for everyone, but what is this guy laughing about? Okay.
Thank you.
I know that you're saying that was super nostalgic to everyone, and in season 10, I think that both of us could agree there were not many refs around. Could you go on how there were not that many refs back then? Why?
We always had a shortage of good referees, so I think season 10, the reason why we had a shortage is we didn't have enough good ones. We had a lot at the start of the season, but a lot of them didn't show up to their games, and They just had no clue what they were doing. And I think some of them were probably, to be honest, too young to even be reffing. So we had to boot them a couple of weeks into the season. So we only had like the good refs, but then we had a shortage of refs because we only had the good ones. And it was hard to like train people. There wasn't a lot of people that wanted to deal with the refs. I mean, we had like a rule book, and we had like I think at the time we had tests or something that you had to take. But we didn't have like a lot of resources out there to help train the referees. I can't remember who was in charge of that.
I think
The
it was
refs.
Wario.
Was it?
Probably Gerald.
Kid Penguin. Wait.
I can't remember.
Penguin
a
was
while
DJ.
ago.
Yeah, I think it was Wario because Wario would always send out the application.
Yeah, DJ.
Die Dust Mario.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready to move on to the audience? Because
Um,
these are some crap questions. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
I got one more question on my sleeve.
Wait,
What?
All right. What is it?
Who's in the crowd?
All right.
Who's in the
So,
crowd?
oh no.
Hi,
no.
Trojan.
Okay.
More
We
importantly, got
we
Jake
might
Miller.
need to
We
put
got
him
Jake.
down. Sorry about that, Miss BananaCB. Sorry to waste your time for that.
Oh, good.
This whole thing is a waste of time.
So yeah. So
Oh, shut up, Jack.
these guys. So basically, I know how you said that you wish you switched to auto game sooner. Talking about auto game, when Wario first started the auto game, did you really approve of that entirely, or were you more of the manual side?
I was kind of in between about it. I think I wanted to do it for a couple of years, but I never could find like the time to do it. So it gave me an excuse to finally pull the trigger on it. But at the same time, I would have loved to keep manual because it has a special place in my heart, and I like having that social aspect of the game. But it was just becoming way too stressful and too much for me, so I had to do it.
All right. Would you like to move on to the audience? Just pick some questions from them.
Yeah. Sorry, Trojan.
Trojan, would you like to come up on stage?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Might have to call him.
All right.
let's
Whatever. We'll just get Jake Miller up here.
He's
He's
just
not
yeah.
here.
Jake Mo, you'll come up.
Oh no.
Hello.
Yes.
13-year-old.
Hello, Ben.
Poor life. We put the firewall down.
Is
All right, Jake Mo, ask your
is Fort
question.
Life okay?
What's that?
Jake,
Ben, if you don't mind, I got two.
Hey, isn't this guy blacklisted? What?
No, I just
Oh
got
my
one
God.
blacklisted
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah. Wait.
By the,
Isn't
by
he
the third time.
Oh my
No.
God.
blacklisted?
He got unblacklisted somehow. Jake Mo, ask your question. Go.
Yeah, but once a blacklist, always a blacklist.
I've been blacklisted like 2 times. I've no.
Ask your
Just wanna
question
know.
already. Ask your question already.
Okay, Ben. Are the Flames the best team in the league? Or are they gonna become?
Yes.
Auto yes. All right, pretty facts. I'm scared for this one. Pretty
Does
facts.
anyone know the score of the game? It was like 1-1 when I last checked.
I can check.
I'll tell
2 to
you.
1
It is
Capitals.
2 to 1.
9:53 to
2
go
to
in the
1.
third.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
that's fine.
Let's go.
It's not fine.
9 minutes remaining in
Hey.
the third. All right, we'll bring Pretty Packs up here. Pretty Packs, you can ask your question.
Thank you.
Oh, I want Matthew.
Hey Ben, what's going on? How you doing?
Too bad yourself.
Woohoo.
All right, I'm all right. First thing I'd like to do is apologize for season
That
8.
is
So
straight
there was an
haze.
incident that came on in season 8 where
Oh.
there was a lot of people in the voice chat. I was 13 at the time, 19 now. We were always packing. You know what packing is,
Holy
Ben?
schmoly!
This was six. This was
You were
6
back-
years ago, by the way. This is old news.
So like it was an era of BMHL where we would have people come into the voice chat and we would basically humiliate, talk shit, and it was just a good time. Do you remember that?
That was a great time. I remember when Petty Smarto sent, I think it was It's Wild pizzas to his house. That was a good time. That was a good time back in the day.
But I did have a few questions actually. So I guess my first question would be, what separates your league from the other leagues that are going on right now? Besides from the status with the BMHL, what do you think separates this league from everybody else's league?
The status.
I can't really say yet because I haven't finished what I'm working on. So you'll have to wait and see when it's done, and then you can compare. You can go and compare yourself to the leagues. But I'm not going to do that for you. I think all the leagues are great. Everybody that makes the league works hard, and yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree. No, it's good. So another question. Over the course of 14, 13 seasons at the BMHL, it's been a lot of years. Who are some of the notable BMHL players that go down in history in your books?
Me.
Obviously,
There's a Reno.
decade player of the year, Grabner. Always, in my opinion, always the best out of all of them.
What about me?
Shut up.
Remember, there was a guy named like Matt or something, Ripperino.
Ripperino,
Okay.
yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah,
It was a
he was
long
really
time.
good. He was a good player.
Okay. Anybody else?
And
Off the top of your head?
I didn't really pay attention too much last season, so I can't really tell you who the good players are.
Okay. Well, here's another question for you, Ben. I'm also Canadian, by the way, but that wasn't even my question. My question is this: what do you prefer, the two-handed stick or the one-handed stick BMHL area? You know what I mean? Like, what was the best notable time era?
If you want to talk physics, I think the one-player stick was better. But if you want like more immersion, then I think the two-handed sticks were better.
Okay. So, a couple of years ago, somebody linked your face. Did you end up finding out who that was? Did you punish them at all when you found out? Because there's a lot of people going around BMHL and they're linking addresses and they're IP grabbing, they're DOSing everybody.
Yeah, this is a major problem nowadays.
So yeah,
It's been the
that is
problem for the past 8 years.
Sometimes you can't just avoid it, but personally, how do you deal with that and overcome that as the league owner?
If you're talking like in regards to like the bullying and harassment and stuff from throughout the years,
Yeah, how do you guys deal with it?
everyone has their own way of dealing with it. Everyone that I can talk to, all the executives have been harassed. It's not just me. It's people in the community have been harassed.
I mean, I was harassed too.
Yeah, I think everyone can say at one point they got harassed. And I know everyone has different way of dealing with it. I think some advice is just ignore it, to be honest. That's that. I feel like just being quiet, just banning the person, blocking the person, and just letting it pass by, because the trolls move on if you just like leave them alone, because they want a reaction out of you. If you don't give them that reaction, then they'll get bored and then move on to another thing,
So
because they have nothing better to do. So
another question for you, Ben. Outside of personal things, you know what I mean? Everyone's got their own life. I know this was another question, right? Because I'm going to add on to that question. So where do you see the BMHL to in a couple of years? You know what I mean? Because there's other leagues coming up. Right now there's EKHL, which I absolutely fucking hate. You could literally be a 2-year-old and play that fucking game. But prior to that, what do you think? You know what I mean? What do you think about BMHL next?
in regards to the league, it's mostly gonna come down to the community. Obviously, I'm getting old. I can't really run it myself anymore. So it's mostly gonna be the BMHL is mostly gonna be a community project now. It's a community thing. My focus is just making a game, and then
Do you
trying to
think
build out that way.
Do you think BMHL's prime is over? You know what I mean? Do you think there's going to be another prime?
It's been
Obviously,
over.
like, obviously, yeah, I know that, but like,
I don't really see things like that. I think things come in waves, and as game developers, everyone's always working on something new, some kind of project that they think is going to be successful, and I think that's just how free markets work. Is everyone's working towards something. So I think everyone's going to have their moment, right?
And your goals for this league this year are what?
So I don't know if you were here earlier, but I mentioned I'm pretty much making a new game from scratch.
A new game from scratch. Okay,
Yeah.
so is it going to have the same ownership? Is it going to be in?
It's going to be based off the season 10 gameplay.
Season 10 gameplay. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Dan, I've been meaning to ask this for a while. Is there any way that I can donate a large sum of money to some of the devs to get things going for this league?
You don't have money regardless. What are you talking about?
You don't think I have money, dude? I make 120 grand a year. I go commercial fishing up in Alaska, dude. Shut the fuck up. Asking a serious question. I'm willing to donate
You're
the
gonna
money.
pay the BMHL.
Hold on.
Alright,
Wait. If this guy's making 120,000 a year, why is he talking to us on Discord? What?
That's yeah. Next.
Hold on. I got a quick question for BananaCB. So you were talking about something earlier. I forgot what you were talking about, but you were saying something about rebuilding a game from scratch. Could we get a sneak peek, or you can keep that to yourself if you want to?
Not further, it's not far enough along yet for any teasers. Very early process of it. I did mention some things in the announcements, and I still are going to take up on those promises. So all of that stuff I announced is going to be included in the game. But yeah, as this goes further along, I'll start having teasers. And I also want to do some testing. So probably unannounced, I'm probably just going to throw stuff into the season 10 game. Or not season 10, what season? Season 13? What was last season? Season 13. So I'll throw some stuff in there, and then you can test it out, and then give me some opinions on if you like it or not. So, we'll see.
All right. BananaCB, you can pick someone who's raising their hand. Who do you want to go up?
Someone hasn't won yet.
V, and I don't know, man.
Oh, I think we should go IDK, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, me too.
It's up to the man in the big chair. It's up to the trusted adult we would always go to. No, like, I'm being so serious. BananaCB has been our trusted adult for years. We would always go to this guy whenever
Okay,
something would happen.
So what happened with all the grooming?
Okay,
attempts
Gerald,
with
keep your
BMHL?
keep your pants on, buddy.
Okay,
Okay.
I do have one question. What happened back in season 10 with Mia Panda Head? Do you wish to state
All
further?
right, nope. We're gonna end that right there. IDK man, you can come on up. We're not gonna talk any more about that. Let's just. IDK man, are you gonna come up?
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's underaged.
Okay,
Look
IDK
at
man.
him.
Shut up. My computer's lagging like
Oh,
shit.
this guy.
Yes, someone's go on my PC, but it's fine.
Fuck is this kid?
So, Ben, that's good.
Yo.
I think it's time for him to go. He can't talk.
Yeah,
He's
buddy.
He can't talk.
So, I mean,
Fucking
Oh,
idiot.
yeah.
That's why we don't let little boys on the stage. Little boy.
Ray?
OV, you can come up.
BananaCB.
Oh no.
It's been a
Oh,
bit.
hell no.
It's been a bit. We
Oh,
need
no.
to talk. We need to have a serious.
Hey,
Oh, that's
OV,
Cardi.
OV, I
I
have a,
was
OV,
mostly
OV, I have a
banned.
question.
Mostly banned.
Terrible.
OV, I have a question.
What's the
I have a
question?
question. No question for you, buddy.
I have a
Banana
question
CB,
for
alright.
Life. Why do you have an Elvis Merce Lincoln's photo as your
Alright. Does
Alright,
anybody
you know?
ban? Would you like to stop answering
Why do you
questions?
not?
Okay. Colsey, do you want to come up? Here, let's see if Colsey has any questions because he keeps raising his hand and then he stops.
Flash. Flash.
All right.
Good.
What is
Can you hear me?
Yep. You're on the air.
No.
Okay, Ben, how many seasons do you see the BMHL going on for?
Oh my
6,
So you're
7.
like,
5 top minutes.
6, 7.
I kind of answered this earlier, but I guess I can expand on it.
God. Oh, it's Matthew.
Before Life, please hold your.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay, so I think obviously since I can't really run it, yeah, as long as the community's there, they could just run it as long as they want it, however long they want it, and I'll just have a game ready for them to do it. So, yeah.
Do you feel Trojan Horse Attack would be a good fit to run the league?
Maybe one day. Who knows?
Hey, Trojan.
No, I don't know why you guys keep bringing me up.
Didn't
really
you
have
go
any
on
questions
strike,
at this
Trojan?
time.
Yeah.
All right, he's back. He's got a
So,
question.
yeah, I got a real question now.
Who did that?
Stop kicking him, bro. Stop kicking him.
That's not funny, bro.
All right.
Sorry for the absolute shit show that this has dissolved
get banned?
into.
All right,
get
hold on.
banned?
Banana CB.
Yeah, you can probably leave
Can we
whenever you
actually
want,
talk
dude.
right here? Can we
Oh my
actually
God,
talk
dude.
right here?
Don't
So
kick
I've
him.
been blacklisted for 3 years. 3 years. Falsely. I've been on a good reputation for about 2 years.
It's not like your
Who's
age.
keeping track of your good
For
reputation?
2 years. Banana CB, can we please?
He was gonna say the F word.
Come on,
He was gonna
please.
say the F word.
Banana CB, bro, please.
He wants to be unblacklisted.
Bro.
But
Like,
Oh,
can we
hold
focus
on,
out like
hold on.
real men?
wait. What did you do? What did
Yo,
you do?
guys.
No. The question is,
Hold
what
on,
did you do to be
Banana
blacklisted? What did you do to be blacklisted?
Elite Ninja Seaman.
4
years
That-
ago.
Who just casually admitted a crime and he
Let's see.
It was 3 years
It
ago.
was a
Official
felony. You
blacklist
can't do that.
Oh, that
Look,
doesn't that doesn't
Banana
change.
CB.
Leaks
You said
information,
I cookie
censor,
logged
attacks
and
people.
All right. Everybody everybody on favor of keeping Cardi blacklisted, say aye in the chat.
I. Oh, you mean the chat? Okay.
Oh,
I don't know, man.
It's all up to Banana CB. I mean, all right. So we might. All right. Can we let this IDK man kid say his question?
Dude.
Yeah, I don't know why you're calling me a kid when you jerk off every night, but anyways.
What?
Okay, all right. You want to
Get
play
him
that
out of
game?
here.
Fine.
He mentioned porn. Get him out of here. He's gone.
All right, I think
All
that
right.
concludes our session tonight. Banana
Yep.
CB, thank you very much for being here.
Thank-
We do appreciate it again.
Thank you,
We wish you
Ben.
best of luck with
We
BMHL
understand if you
going
don't want to
forward.
do this again.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the offer. Had a good time. Thank you.
We will probably
Thanks,
never
man.
talk to you again in our entire lives.
All right,
but
you're all set to go. Thank you. We do appreciate it.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
man.
Ben.
Thanks, guys. Have a
Love
good
you.
one.
Thank
You
you.
Bye.
too.